Today we are visiting the tomb, the burial tomb of Simeon HaTzadik, Simeon the Just. This tomb, this burial tomb, dating back to the time of the second Jewish temple from well over 2,000 years ago, is located here in the holy city of Jerusalem, just beyond the site of where the ancient city of Jerusalem was in fact located. Where I am standing, we have carved into the limestone burial tombs dating back to the time of the Second Temple from well over 2,000 years ago. One of the holy individuals buried at this all-important place is Simeon HaTzadik. Simeon HaTzadik is a great leader. He will serve for 40 years as the Kohen Gadol, as the high priest. Many miracles are associated during that time period that Simeon is serving as the Kohen Gadol, as the high priest. Simeon HaTzadik is also a Tana, one of the rabbis whose opinions are mentioned in the Mishnah, in the Jewish oral law. And finally, Simeon HaTzadik is also a member of the all-important Anshei Knesset Hagdolah, the men of the Great Assembly, because it was during his life that the men of the Great Assembly, the men of the Anshei Knesset Hagdolah, instituted many rules that were all important for the continuation of Jewish tradition in those days. As with many other burial sites of righteous people, this is a place of pilgrimage. This is a place where Jews come to pray to God. But not only do they come to pray here, Jews also come to celebrate here. In particular, there is a Jewish custom of bringing one's son here at the age of 3 to give him his first haircut as a manner of formal institution of his Jewish education. In the first chapter of Pirkei Avos, Ethics of Our Fathers, we learn, Simeon HaTzadik haya misharei Knesset Hagdolah. Hu haya omer, al shlosha dvarim ha'olam omed, al Torah, va'al ha'avodah, va'al gemilos chasadim. Simeon the Righteous was among the survivors of the Great Assembly. He used to say, the world depends on 3 things: on Torah study, on the service of God, and on kind deeds. Simeon HaTzadik, Simeon the Just, is living in a very turbulent time period. You have great world powers battle for control for this area. Hundreds of years the Persian Empire controls this land, and now their control is about to be wrested by the Greek Empire, Hellenism, led by Alexander the Great. The Talmud relates that as leader of the Jewish community, Simeon HaTzadik, as the Kohen Gadol, as the high priest, was instructed to greet Alexander the Great upon his entrance into the Holy Land after his conquest of this land well over 2,000 years ago. An interesting incident will occur. Upon the approach of Simeon HaTzadik to Alexander the Great, Alexander will in fact get off his horse and he will bow down in respect to Simeon HaTzadik. Of course, the people around Alexander the Great, this great general, the conqueror, they were so surprised. Why was he showing such respect to some Jewish rabbi? And he explained that before his victories, he would have a vision of seeing this rabbi. And because of that vision that he had of Simeon HaTzadik, he was showing him this respect. Simeon HaTzadik had one request of Alexander: do not destroy the Jewish temple.